And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the level 70 Goldsmith quest. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So we are here in Rauga's Reach at 9:12, and we need to talk to Emeloff. So let's talk to her. The quest is called Sultana Dreaming. Emeloff has a message for you from your apprentices. We'll get a Stroke of Genius and one of each of the materia. So, Schoolmaster, our apprentices wishes to consult you regarding the orchestrion they intend to make for the Sultana. Or Sultana, sorry. You will find them over by Chakra Falls, their favourite place to convene when they have something to hide. And while you are there, could you please tell them they are needed at the workshop? As it happens, they have other tasks requiring their attention. Cool. So let's go to them. I think they're just north of us, so let's go. Okay, so here they are, just north. So let's talk now to Zhikabuga. So, Schoolmaster Menethil, you'll never guess, but we've already begun working on the orchestrion, and without Miss Emeloff's knowledge, because we wanted to see how well we could do by ourselves. Like before, we've divided up the task between the three of us, and I'm in charge of the cylinder. Each of the parts are already, and all that remains is to join them together. Oh, and also apply the finishing touches and affix the gemstones. But there are two things we'd like to entrust to you, seeing as the gemworks wouldn't be, well, the gemworks without you. But before we get ahead of ourselves, we'd appreciate it if you and Miss Emeloff could examine our work and make certain everything is up to scratch. Okay, I can do that. It's what I do. Let's talk to Widow. So, Chief, mind taking a look at this for me? It's the case for the orchestrion. Fitting the wooden bits together was a deal harder than I expected, but I kept at it until it all came together. Or at least wise, I think I did. So, Miss Emeloff needs us back? Ah, bugger. Well, we were supposed to unload the supplies. I knew I forgot something. Okay, last but not least, let's talk to Hal. So, we've been working on the orchestrion in secret. The adornments are my task, and I was hoping you could tell me how good or shite of a job I did. At first, we was thinking to make the whole thing together ourselves, but then we got thinking some more. And you and your Grace go back a long way, right? Well, it seemed to us that the tribute will be all the more special if you was able to handle the finishing touches, attach the gemstones and all that. AKA, can you do all the work, Mithrie? Okay, so let's now go back to Emeloff. Okay, so here we are. We're back with Emeloff. So you've spoken with our apprentices. So what manner of mischief has been keeping them up late at night? Okay, so let's hand over all the items. So they made all of these completely unaided. If they want my honest opinion, it's good enough to assemble and present to the Sultana. With this degree of polish, there was no reason why they couldn't handle the rest themselves. Yet, I can appreciate the sentimental value in entrusting the finishing touches and gemstones to you. As our apprentices say, the gem works wouldn't be what it is without you. And as a Sultana's personal friend, your involvement would imbue the tribute with greater meaning. In addition to symbolizing her Grace's faith in us, the gemstones represent the cherished memories of her mother. If anyone of us here should have the honor of breathing new life into them, it is you. With that, I shall leave it to you. Remember, should you require additional supplies, you need but speak with Chana. I look forward to beholding the finished orchestrion in all its glory. Okie dokie. Right, so we need to make a tribute orchestrion. So let's see. Tribute. There we go. So, and we need to make it high quality as well. So we're just going to use the macro that I used in all of my leveling guides for 80 durability. I'm thinking in the expansion that I will probably change all my macros to be 30 and 70 durability, just so that I can then craft anything without having to switch between several macros. But I guess we'll see. Okay, so that's the first one. Second one. Okay, 100% high quality. That's just a case of finishing it off. And done. Let's turn them in. So, is it ready, Schoolmaster? The orchestrion? Gods, I believe I am getting butterflies in spite of myself. So let's turn it in. It says, an elegant and compact orchestrion custom made by the Crown Gemworks as a tribute for the Sultana. Shop selling price none. Lol. So, oh my, this is magnificent. A more refined and elegant orchestrion I have never seen. Why, I can already see it gracing the Sultana's chamber. Its music imbuing her slumber with sweet dreams. Such a grand tribute calls for a grand occasion in which to present it. And as the creators, suffice it to say that you and the apprentices must be in attendance. I shall arrange for the Ground Gemworks to have an audience with Her Grace. Until that time, let's all keep the nature of the tribute in confidence. The orchestrion I shall leave in your safekeeping, Mithrie. At the appointed hour, pray take it to the palace entrance on the royal promenade. State your business to the Sultan's ward on duty, and he will show you in. I shall see you there. Okay, so now let's go to Aldar. Okay, here is Bartholomew. Haven't seen him in a while. So I'm Mithrie of the Crown Gemworks. We've been expecting you. You have the article to be presented, I trust. Here you go. So, very good. Lest you wonder, your colleagues have already arrived. I shall take you to join them. Her Grace will receive you in her chambers. So be at ease, my friends. I am informed you are come with a gift. Yes, your grace, a humble token of gratitude from the apprentice goldsmiths for the generosity you have shown them. Cute. Do my eyes deceive me? Does it not please you, your grace? Lol. So, how should it not please me? 'Tis the very thing I desired, yet was resigned never to find. And the jewels that adorn it, they are familiar to me, and comfortably so. Could they be? Indeed, your grace. We took the liberty of using jewels from your lady mother's crown. Ah. May I try it? Naught would please us more, your grace. 'Twas a collaboration between the apprentices, who crafted and assembled the primary components, and the schoolmaster Mithrie, who handled the finishing touches. I gave the crown willingly, expecting naught in return, yet here it is returned to me and reborn in magnificent form. So I am grateful beyond words, not only for this gift, but also what it represents. You're coming into your own as goldsmiths, ready to contribute to the future of your homeland. So from the first, I had every faith in you, Mithrie, but even so, I dared not hope that this day would come so soon. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. So a happier audience we couldn't have expected. Now then, ere we return to Ralga's Reach, may I suggest we gather at the Goldsmith's Guild? Okay, so let's go to the Goldsmith Guild. You set out to repay the Sultana, and you have succeeded in the grandest fashion. I am truly happy for you. Master Mars saw behind the orchestrion for the first time and was deeply impressed. He makes his way here even as we speak, doubtless with words of praise. Though, if I may add, when he called, he sounded uncharacteristically flustered. So, we have a situation on our hands. So, oh dear, what could this be about? No sooner did I return to Azamate's, then I was flooded with orders from the selfsame orchestrion that you presented to the Sultana. It seems that word has gotten out of the Crown Gemworks tribute for her grace. While all that is not, if not rife with rumours, that it happened with such speed beggars belief. Yeah, it only took like, what, 2 years? So, that's passing odd. No one else was in attendance save ourselves, and afterwards we came directly to the guild. So, oh, I'm so sorry, it was me. On the way here I bumped into Momodi and I might have let slip. I see. If Miss Momodi knows, then it's fair to say that everyone does. Far be it her Grace's intent to publicise her initiative, but neither did she expressly forbid us from speaking. You've done no ill, Miss Serendipity. On the contrary, you've done extremely well. From the perspective of commerce, the merchant in me is fairly giddy at the opportunities this presents. So, what say you all? My Estime's aesthetics have the honour of carrying gemworks of orchestrions as an Alamegan speciality. Are you serious? Our handiwork sold as at a prestigious place like Estime's. We ready for this? Don't worry, brother. We've got the schoolmaster at our backs, remember? I think not. Lest you forget, my apprentices, you are the heart of this initiative, and relying upon the schoolmaster would take the shine off your tail. Plus, you can use Mithrie's macros whenever you like. So I concur with that assessment. Furthermore, for all intents and purposes, a product synonymous with Alamigo has been born this day. In other words, Mithrie has fulfilled her role as stipulated by the Sultana, and with distinction besides. It would not be meet to demand more of her. We'll manage by ourselves somehow. I know we will. So you needn't worry. Yes, that's the spirit. Now, even though Mithrie won't always be on hand like before, I'm sure she'll visit Rauga's Reach whenever she's able. And you may rest assured that Emmeloff won't be going anywhere anytime soon. Near or far, you'll always be our schoolmaster, Menethil, and we'll always be waiting for you. So, Miss Emmeloff, if I might trouble you for a moment of your time, I should very much like to discuss a matter of supply, and ere we go our separate ways, allow me to say to you all what an honour and privilege it has been to have been a part of this tale. Suffice it to say, I shall continue to watch the Crown Gemworks with great interest and ever pray for its success. Till next time, my friends. Cool, so that's complete. So, in finishing old goldsmithing masterpiece worthy of song, you have learned Stroke of Genius. Okay, so bring on Shadowbringers for the next quest line for Goldsmith. So, anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye, guys.